Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Talk am as e be with Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Apostle Alfred give us another update again about Diaspora village. Enjoy the video.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No good night today because the matter when I carry come this morning, it is very vital. Live update on Diaspora project. We did decide so for Ogua community for along Ovia Northeast Ward 5 along what's it called? Ekia Dolora?
Yeah, Benin Lagos Road.
Benin Lagos Road. All right, you can see on the site, you can see 4 able men. Yes, 4 able men. Bro, now that chop this morning. Okay. Some say they don't chop. I'm supposed to say you never chop. All right. These are major stakeholders in the community, and our goal is to ensure that we have people who have what it takes to actually carry out this project, and we're very happy we met with the sons of the soil, and soonest we'll be moving around to meet with the elders as well to have our final negotiations. So from Ekadolo school itself to the major road, it's just 4 minutes drive. It's 4 minutes drive from Ekadolo school to the main junction. Is 4 minutes drive. And as we all of us know, say what we talk about the Diaspora village, it be like dream when done they come true. So very quickly, I'd like Apostle to give a little brief introduction, and afterwards we'll open section fully.
Yeah, my brothers and sisters, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, but not be good night according to Victor. So we did decide now the Diaspora village, a dream come true. So we did there now. This is the land. By the grace of God, we were talking about 50 plot, but we decided to make it 100 with understanding from the community, which is about 1,000 by 1,000 plot, 1,000 by 1,000 plot. Then the security guaranteed, and with our investigation and what we have done so far, the security in this place is guaranteed by the grace of God. And from a Kedolo down to this place, we have about 3 checking points. Police checking point, so even the army checking point is there. So everything we intend to do here is a dream come true to see how we can develop our city. That's why we encourage our brothers and sisters for diaspora, come back home and invest, because the land is good and the land is bright. So by the grace of God, this is the land we're talking about. So from here now to the road is never up to 5 minutes trekking to the main express. So we are opening up the place. So we have the secretary to the community who also give us little information that we need to know regarding this environment. So, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
I'm Master of South Area Flex Talks.
Okay.
Here to represent the community. I'm the secretary of the community. We want to assure you that this place it will be a safe haven if you decide to invest in this place, because we have a cordial relationship with the police. Even we have our own local vigilante who can also assist us, and we have a lot of personalities who are developing right now. We have the UBTH, we have other associations, other bigger associations who are also working currently in this place. So I want to ensure you that it's a free place that you can come and invest, and once you do that, you'll be glad you did. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. So my people, this is the update. Talk come as it be. We believe in transparency. So later in the day, by the time we get to studio, we'll give everybody the final update. Today, we'll get a final update regarding this place and how much it's going to cost per individual. So by the grace of God, we've been able to secure that is 100 plus right now, which is about 1,000 by 1,000. So we will still see the community elders later, but that will not be that small thing. I thought we would not see the Okagele and the rest with understanding. We'll get it better. But what really surprised me, now this road from Ekadolo now. So if I be thing they make me they happy. So even if no one follow express, just try follow here. Yes. Then this road now they come them down. So which means by the grace of God, the future is bright. So let's start with this first stage first, then other company will come in. And I hope say when I finish on that 100 by 1,000 for us to do poultry farm.
We have a vast land, very vast.
Good. So we intend to bring tomatoes farm, to bring other farm come this place. Would I do a woman? How na meroji? Would I make a woman? It development lokwa or no. Even before now, me had already talk say the reason why we don't get development for our community and the community youth. So now we've been able to establish that. Say these youth, they say they no give us stress. And they go sign MOU according to my governor, Obatake, memorandum of understanding. So I will sign on my memorandum again. I will this topic, man. So by the grace of God, we are already at the site. This is the plot. By the grace of God, 1,000 by 1,000. So other things will come about later in the evening by the grace of God. Now, brother, introduce yourself. Tell me know your name.
Okay. My name is Julius Ebuneweka. I'm from this community. I'm the site inspector.
Site inspector.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My name is Osamanga Geme Odemige. I'm among the site inspector.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Well, see, that is secretary. So thank you, everyone. God bless you. So Victor, talk to the people. Why we just move on and see what's happening.
All right. So when I don't hear for on ourselves, when I don't hear Apostle, this is not the major road. This is not the major road that leads from the third road. That's from the third road. As they go out, and I go see they run the put poles already. They run the put poles already for from the major road itself down to where this site is. So, and the beauty about this project is that we also get some other notable organizations such as UBTF Cooperative. UBTH Cooperative don't also buy piece of land for this community as well, which for us is a very big plus to also increase the level of development that we all need as far as we are concerned. So we're strolling down back to the major road itself. So you have seen, yeah. So you have seen the plot for yourself. So soon we'll ensure say we move inside the land fully. That is when we are ready for full development. So when I understand one of the major reasons why we talk about Diaspora Village, one of the major reasons why they advocate for Diaspora Village, now because say we ask ourselves one beautiful question. Say why it be say our people come out for Nigeria? Why it be say our people come out for Nigeria? And why it be say most of them no one come back again? We can't realize say one of the major reasons after we don't take our own survey, say our people when they abroad, they won't come back. But because of number one, security, because of the level of insecurity, that's why they no one come back for the now. And because how about if we get environment when go fit accommodate them? Why? Because we know say once these people come back, one of their major drive, there must be economic boost. There must be development. Why? Because they must carry money come back, and money when they carry come back, they cannot just keep the money in the house. So it's either they buy something, you understand, or they give somebody money, or they establish a business. This is now why we say, okay, fine. How do we now achieve that? So we thought about the Diaspora Village, where we bring in the continent, the map of the continent, inside those states. Now the map of the continent, as we know, say the continent all over the world. I mean continent. The continent we get 7 continents all over the world. We get the Asia continent, we get the Africa, we get Europe, we get South America, we get North America, we get Australia, and then we get Antarctica. Out of this whole continent, now only Antarctica, now people know they live. Now only few people when they be scientists, when they monitor. Why? Because that place it could die. And so we are saying that in a Diaspora Village, we want to paint a picture of the world map inside those states, so such that people when they Europe, when don't they Europe for years, the picture of Europe will paint them inside the Diaspora Village. So if you come Edo State back, you go see, let's say, you're Europe. Yes. And soon, we're going to give you now more updates on how the village will look like. So the Diaspora Village would have certain things that, in short, to come out from the village, maybe now you just want to stroll out. Why? Because of the comfort when we design inside the village. So why are we saying all this? We say it is high time that Edo people, Edo citizens come home to come and invest in their homes. Why? Because no matter anywhere we day, no matter the years when we don't spend, I hear one person they speak one day, said I have spent 50 years abroad. And I said, Jesus, 50 years abroad. And he said, I have never come home for that 50 years of being away. And to a very large extent, he did okay, yes, fine, 50 years. But how much development has that person brought down to his state or to his community? You can't blame that person. That person is not the governor of his state or the president of the country. And the person not be saying no one come bring development come Nigeria or a state. But probably because of the high level of insecurity, high level of distrust, lack trust for human being. Why? Because many times some people do not make move to maybe to build for their state or their village. But you know, that's our conscious drive, and we believe that together we can achieve all this. And so in the diaspora village, let me start giving us little futures that we can find in the diaspora village. Number one, security. So we're going to have two forms of security. Number one, our private security checkup, and then number two, partnering with the government, which is the normal the military, for ensure that we drag in the presence of the military base front of this junction here. And how to do that is nothing but to buy interest of the soldiers. Okay, fine. Can you please help us have your checkpoint on the major road here in front of this junction here? And so for our private security, as we all know, security is a personal and a private thing. We cannot give other architecture, but for security, we're going to be having the public side and then also the private side for us. So for the private side, I'm sorry, I'll not be able to give it out because it's security. Thank you. All right. So secondly, we intend having inside the diaspora village, we intend having our own major market where people can buy anything that they want to get. So we intend having our own major market. We intend having a sports outlet where, okay, fine, you wake up in the morning or your child wake up in the morning, okay? Okay, sorry, I was trying to read something. Okay, so you can have your major sport outlet. Yes, where our kids, our young people can come out, okay, and do some little light work, and also have the spa section for people who wants to go into exercise and also fitness. Yeah, that's for the sport aspect. And another vital information now we also intend to have is the hospital. Yes, we intend to have the hospital section inside the village. Also, we intend to have the fresh food where we have our own farm to produce fresh fruits, yes, vegetables for people. So you're not buying what has been on the market for 2-3 days. No, it's going to be fresh fruits. So we're going to have the agro sector where we have producers producing these. Yes, we also intend having the gas station. Yeah, so in the diaspora village, you have the gas station where we have a unit and where we can also get our gas filled up and whatever. Also, the climate unit. We know say for the world, COVID-19, in the land, there's one disease and the one disaster that is threatening the world right now. It's called climate change. So we intend ensuring that we also condition the climatic factor of the village. And to condition the climatic factor of the village, it has to deal with experts in climate. And so we intend having the climate unit. So this unit will also help in the aspect of horticulture and also to ensure that our environment is kept clean and neat. So if you are having, for example, you don't have to burn dirt inside the compound. No, we don't burn dirt. Well, instead of burning dirt, what we have to do is to recycle the dirt. Now, when I mean dirt, I mean waste. So if you have waste, we have to recycle the waste and recycle it for something very, very meaningful. And so outside the gas station, we then having, as we all know, fellowship center where we can also worship God inside the village itself, and many other futures that we'll be having inside the village. So as you can see, walking down to the major road from the land itself, and we just approach the road now, and that's the major road for itself. So kindly stay tuned as we'll give more information about the Diaspora village in hours to come. Thank you for staying tuned with us, and God bless you all. We love you.
Just take it to the express. Let them see the express.
Okay, let me take you down to.
Just take it to the express. Let them see the distance.
Okay, let me take you down to the express.
Yeah, just take it down to the express.
Okay, so you can see, at least now don't only see pole. These are the poles. So the poles, they don't already do the poles from the major express down to where our own land reach now, where we want secure. So that means that once all plans have been put in place and the development, so is this, I think this is a sign to show that people are already willing to open up this piece of land even before we dream to come here. So it would be nice that we also key into the idea as fast as possible. Yes, now the community leaders, and then they drive, they go out. So yeah, they're driving out. All right, so it's as simple as this. One thing that Africa lacks for years has been trust. That's one thing Africa lacked for years. Trust in governance, trust in leadership, trust in handling so many things. For me, I am a certified project manager and I manage several site projects. And one of the major things that I've been able to, my experience on the field, has also been distrust. So you'll see people when they build, they will tell you say they get issues with their engineer. And I used to tell them that one of the major reasons why we have issues with our engineer is not because our engineers know what they're supposed to do. It is because of the process of acquiring that person in terms of either appointing the person as your engineer. And so, with all the skills we have been able to acquire for years, and not just that, but the values that we've been projecting for years, we cannot tarnish that value for a penny. And so we are at the major road right now. So this is the major road. Yeah. This is the major road.
That's it. Thank you, everyone. So, my people, God bless you. This is the update. We'll meet again today. Thank you very much. One all.
All right. All right, so thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for following. We love you and God bless you.
Abeg, help us share this video to friends and family. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for dey current with all the things wey dey happen for Edo State. So make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.